यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। वन्दे संस्कृतमातरं। सर्वेभ्यः विश्वयोगदिनस्य शुभाशयाः शुभसायं नमांसि च। अद्य विश्वयोगदिनम्। एवमेव भारतदेशः विश्वगुरुः बहुषु विषयेषु। अस्माकं शास्त्राणि सर्वाणि संस्कृतभाषया एव रचितानि. That itself proves whether it is medicine, whether it is a top level like astrology, astronomy or mathematics, or if it is very say pediatrics, child about children, you name it, they are in Sanskrita. That itself proves that Sanskrita was the Vyavaharika Bhasha, and Granthas were composed, were given to us. Whatever is for the benefit of mankind, everything was in Sanskrit, because that was the spoken language. That was the language that was in vogue, or that was in practice in those days. योगशास्त्रस्य योगशास्त्रं वयं यद् आसनं जानीमः तत् केवलम् एकम् अङ्गभूतम्. It's just a part of Patanjali yoga. Anybody who wants to do higher or in-depth study in yoga, definitely knowledge of Sanskrita is an advantage, because the translated versions may not give the correct meaning, equivalent meaning. So सर्वेषां शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययने संस्कृतस्य ज्ञानम् अनिवार्यम्, अत्यावश्यकं च. So yoga has several meanings, and Krishna, Bhagavan Shri Krishna, Yogacharya, Vishwaguruhu. So through Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga, he has given different how we can defeat, or we can win over all the difficulties in life, just as Arjuna. We are also suffering in this world with so many dualities, dvandva, manasika dvandva, karya kshetre dvandva nibhavanti, evam. So Bhagavad Gita is the best medicine for all that. So yoga is also that Bhagavad Gita adhyanam yat tatha asanadi तेषां अभ्यासः अस्तु. अद्य अस्माकं योगः प्रतिमानाटके अस्ति. Always there is these are the two words that I come across, and I like it very much, yoga and yogyata. Many times yogyata is eligibility. कदाचित् योग्यता भवति तथापि योगः न भवति. अस्माकं तु प्रतिमानाटकं श्रोतुं ममापि किञ्चित् अध्ययनं कर्तुं यदहं जानामि तद् वक्तुं सुयोगः प्राप्तः अस्ति. अतः अत्र पश्यामः भरतः किं कृतवान्, कुत्र अस्ति, रामं दृष्टवान् वा इत्यादि विषयम् अद्य पश्यामः. सुमन्त्रः पृच्छति. सुमन्त्रं प्रथमं निवेद्यताम् इति वदति. तदा कथम् इति सुमन्त्रः पृच्छति. किमिति तदा राज्यलुब्धायाः कैकेय्याः पुत्रः भरतः प्राप्तः इति सः वदति. तत् सुमन्त्रः न अङ्गीकरोति. अलं गुरुजनापवादम् अभिधातुम्. किमर्थं पुनः पुनः गुरुजन ज्येष्ठानां विषये निन्दावाक्यं मास्तु, पर्याप्तम् इति वदति. तदा भरतः वदति, सुष्ठु, सत्यमेव, न न्यायं परदोषाभिधातुम्. परदोषम् अभिधातुम् सत्यमेव अन्येषां दोषं किमर्थं वयं पुनः पुनः तद्विषये वदामः तेन उच्यताम् इक्ष्वाकुकुलन्यङ्गभूतो भरतो दर्शनमभिलषति इति सः वदति अहम् इक्ष्वाकुकुलस्य अत्यन्त नीचकार्यं कृत्वा न्यङ्गभूतः कुलस्य मर्यादां कुलस्य कीर्तिम् अधः मम कारणतः कुलस्य यशः यशो पताका नीचस्तरे आगतः तादृशः भरतः दर्शनार्थी आगतवान् अस्ति इति भरतः वदति तदा सुमन्त्रः वदति कुमार नाहमेवं वक्तुं समर्थः अथ पुनर्भरतः प्राप्त इति ब्रूयाम् shall I tell that Bharata has come तदा भरतः वदति न नाम केवलम् अभिधीयमानम् अकृतप्रायश्चित्तमिव न नाम केवलम् अभिधीयमानम् अकृतप्रायश्चित्तमिव मे प्रतिभाति किं ब्रह्मज्ञानामपि परेण निवेदनं क्रियते तस्मात् तिष्ठतु तातः अहमेव निवेदयिष्ये भो भो निवेद्यतां तत्र भवते पितृवचनकराय राघवाय सः कारणं वदति किमर्थं भवान् मम परिचयं कारयति मम विषये मम आगमनवार्तां रामाय किमर्थं भवता निवेदनीयं मास्तु न नाम केवलम् अभिधीयमानं that means he says it's not proper to speak not at all just utterance of my name Bharata iti sah vadati kalu purvatanavakye just utterance of my name will not atone for my sin nama kevalam abhidhiyamanam akrita prayashchittamiva prayashchittam is atonement okay papa karyam vayam kurmah तस्य किमपि तत् प्रायश्चित्तम् इत्युक्ते तद्विषये अस्माकं मनसि खेदः भवति न करणीयम् इति भावना भवति पुनः तत् कथमपि तत् समीकर्तुं we try to see to it that we will not do it further and also like begging apologies and all that. So akrita prayashchittamiva just by uttering my name as Bharata has come will not do any it will not be proper kim brahmagnanaamapi parena nivedanam kriyate he uses an adjective for himself as brahmagna means brahma hatyam yah kritavan saha tesham parena nivedanam kriyate is do these people those who have done brahma hatya do they introduce themselves through others atra kim saha kim vaktum ichhati ityukte dharmashastra vishayam vadati yaha atyanta ghora papam kritavan brahmagna ityukte kimartam saha atmanam tatha vadati atra pituhu hatya ityukte hananam ityukte maranam तेन कारणेन जातम् इति खेदः अस्ति अनन्तरं ज्येष्ठभ्रातुः वनगमनं तेन कारणेन तस्य मनसि तादृश he is assuming that whatever has been done whatever has happened because of his name taking his name as he has been victimized but that is different because of his name something has been done like this. So he puts himself in that place as if he has done some Brahma Hatya dosha. So when such is done, so their prayashchitta is, it is, they have to bahihi nivasaha, kevalam bhojanartham grihagamanam, anantaram sarvatra aham brahmagnaha, brahmagnoham iti uktva sva papam nivedya bhikshayachanam ityadi धर्मशास्त्रे उक्तमस्ति अतः सः तत् स्मृत्वा वदति, सः सर्वं शास्त्रं पठितवान्, अतः वदति किं ब्रह्मज्ञ, ज्ञ इत्युक्ते वास् स्लेन् किल्ड्, ब्रह्मज्ञानामपि परेण निवेदनं क्रियते, through you. I need not be introduced through you. That means let me introduce myself. Tasmat tishtatu tataha. Please wait. Ahameva nivedayisye. I have I have done something that should not have been done. So let me introduce myself. Let me inform myself. Bho bho nivedyatam nivedyatam. Please inform. Tatra bhavate kasmai nivedyatam. Tatra bhavate pitrvachanakaraaya Raghavaya. Please inform Raghava, the torchbearer of Raghu dynasty, who follows the father's words without questioning. Pitrvachanakaraaya Raghavaya. Yaha pituhu agyam sarvash aksharashah palayati तादृशाय राघवाय निवेद्यताम्. किमिति निर्घृणश्च कृतघ्नश्च प्राकृतः प्रियसाहसः भक्तिमान् आगतः कश्चित् कथं तिष्ठतु यात्विति. So he is using all these adjectives to himself. निर्घृणः च कृतघ्नः च प्राकृतः प्रियसाहसः भक्तिमान् आगतः कश्चित् कथं तिष्ठतु यातु इति. Yatu va iti. So, in the first half, all everything bad about him, all bad qualities. Just this bhaktiman, everything that puts aside. If you hear the first half, it appears as if such a bad person. But the second half, so much of with so much of devotion, so much of humility, anybody's heart should melt listening to that bhaktiman. Chit bhaktiman agataha. Nirgrhanaha, nirgrhana ityukte daya, nirgrhanaha ityukte yasya kinchidapi daya nasti, cruel. Yaha cruel asti, kruri asti, कृतघ्नः, कृतं यः न स्मरति सः कृतघ्नः, ungrateful. प्राकृतः, प्राकृतः इत्युक्ते नीचः, not refined, very mean. प्रियसाहसः, प्रियसाहसः here it's inglorious, but what it means is what Sahasa has hidden. Because of his mother's wish, the Rajya was taken away, and then Rama was sent to the forest. Father has died because of him. With all that, having known all this, again he has dared to meet Rama. That itself is Priya Sahasa. Priya Sahasaha, and then Bhaktiman, very devoted. That will cover all other bad qualities. Kaschit bhaktiman, some truly devoted one, agataha. He has approached you, he has come. Katham tishtatu va yatu iti. Here katham, it doesn't literally mean how. Should he stay back or should he go? Just look at the merits I have. If you see nirgrinaha, kritagnaha, prakritaha, priyasahasaha, definitely yatu, gacchatu iti vadati. Kintu kinchit tatra karuna, kripam karotu, dayam karotu. Kaschit bhaktiman api agataha. With all that bad qualities, he is truly devoted to you. Very sincerely he has approached you. No, there is no hidden feelings. A true devotee has come. Katham tishtatu va athava yatu. Should he wait or should he go away? Then tatah pravishati Ramaha Sita Lakshmanabhyam. रामः भरतस्य स्वरम् आकर्णयति अत्यन्त हर्षेण वदति, सौमित्रे शृणोषि, अयि विदेह राजपुत्री, त्वमपि शृणोषि? So Rama can like many times it need not be told. Sometimes the heart we say telepathy. Many times somewhere something happens to our beloved ones. Some we feel whether it is happy or sad. The same thing will be felt by people who are equally attached to them. So he feels, and again I'm here telling, had Rama not met Bharata, has he not seen Bharata? Like just because he went to Matula's house, can he not recognize? Nothing. In a drama, what happens? The character many times he introduces himself. Aham Bharataha, or even sometimes Ramaha Bharatam Drishta, oh, Yeshaha Bharata. As if you don't ask, does he not know who Bharata is? It is Natakam. Ataha Ramayane Tatha Nasti. तत् कथा किञ्चित् भिन्न रूपेण एव अस्ति, किन्तु एतत् नाटकम्, अतः तत्र रङ्गमञ्चे किं भवति, रामः आगच्छति, लक्ष्मणः आगच्छति, सीतापि आगच्छति, बहु दिनानन्तरम् इदानीं भरतस्य दर्शनं भवति, अनन्तरं पूर्वं यथा तेषां सम्बन्धः आसीत् तथा नास्ति. So many things have happened in between. Like after Bharata went to his maternal uncle's house. So the emotions and like sometimes misunderstandings, all these are there. So Rama also tells, oh, it appear the voice. He has not yet met face-to-face meeting has not happened. Just some say like he is standing somewhere far away, and Nived Saha Swaparichayam vadati tadhvanim shrutva yeshah evam vadati. Kim Ramaha Bharatam na drishtavan va tasya dhvanim na janati va tatha mastu. Natakam ataha etadrisha kinchit parivartanam athava ranga tantra. Rangakoshalam atra ayojitam asti. So listening to Bharata's voice, Rama says, Kasyasau sadrisha tarah swarah piturme gambhiryat paribhavativa meghanadam yah kurvan mama hrudayasya bandhushankam sasneha shrutipatham ishtatah pravishtaha. Kasyasau sadrishatara swarah piturme gambhiryat paribhavativa meghanadam yah kurvan mama hrudayasya bandhushankam sasneha shrutipatham ishtatah pravishtaha. This chandas is called Praharshini. Rama is very, very happy, and he has no this thing like even in his dreams he doesn't know that Bharata might come here to the forest seeking him and all that. So, and just by hearing that voice, very, very, very that has touched his heart. Shruti patham ishtatah pravishtaha. Shruti patha is ears. Shruti patha, what a beautiful word. the path of sound, like that's an adjective for ear. Shruti patham ishtatah pravishtaha. Hearing this voice, it makes me so happy. I do not know whose voice it is. Kasya asau pratamam anvayam vadami. Asau me pituhu sadrishataraha swaraha kasya. Asau me pituhu sadrishataraha swaraha kasya. Gambhiryat मेघनादं परिभवति इव. कथमस्ति एतत्? गाम्भीर्यात् मेघनादं परिभवति इव. यः मम हृदयस्य बन्धुशङ्कां कुर्वन् सस्नेह ishtataha Shrutipatham pravishtaha. So his first is Bharata's voice resembles Dasharatha's voice. This we have, it's very, very known thing. Many times, especially when sons, they become adults, like after 16, if they speak, many times we confuse that voice for the fathers. So here, kasya asau sad षोडशवर्षीयः वा न वा तद् न जाने अहं, किन्तु भरतस्य पूर्वमपि was it Sumantra told where was that Bharata's voice is like Dasharatha, I think Suta or Sumantra, somebody told. Okay, let us so here Rama also telling the same thing. Kasya asau swaraha me pituhu sadrishataraha, it which resembles my father's voice very much. Whose voice is it that resembles my father's voice very much? Sadrishataraha, very much like my father's. And how is it? Gambhiryat, because of its gravity, depth. Meghanadam paribhavati iva. How is it? It is as if it is such a that it's paribhava is defeat. Here it means even in it beats the roaring of the clouds like thunder. Meghanadam paribhavati iva, putting aside or beating. It's in its gravity or depth. It is as if it is that is nothing. They say megha gambira ghoshaha tasya swaraha tatha asti. Atyanta it has no match for that. It is much more deeper than that. And then yaha dhvanihi mama hridayasya bandhushankam kurvan. Just by listening to that voice, I feel I am feeling in my heart that it is my very close one. Bandhushankam kurvan sasneha, very affectionately, ishtataha, very willingly, Shrutipatham pravishtaha. When he is speaking, I feel as if it's very, very karunanandakara dhvanihi. All these different ways it can be told. Atyanta apyayamanaha, very dear to my heart. And it's giving me an impression that that voice is somebody very close to me. Tatha vadati. So it gives rise to the belief that it comes from my very dear one. Tatha Ramaha vadati. Lakshmanaha, atra Lakshmanaha tatra Ramayane kim karoti saha Bharatah iti tatra talavrukshaam aruhya saha pashyati ससैन्यम् आगतवान् अस्ति अतः युद्धं कर्तुम् इति सः अत्यन्त क्रुद्धः अस्ति रामेण सह तस्य वार्तालापः एवं भवति यतः रामः भरतस्य स्वभावं सम्यक् जानाति सः तादृशः न इति वदति किन्तु लक्ष्मणः प्रथमं कैकेयी विषये सः अत्यन्त क्रुद्धः इदानीं तस्याः पुत्रः भरतः सः अत्र अरण्ये अपि अस्माकं शान्तिं नाशयितुम् आगतवान् एवं सर्वं वदति किन्तु अत्र लक्ष्मणः रामः यद् वदति तदेव सः अपि अनुमोदयति यतः even both of them have been depicted as very very affectionate. Arya mamapi khalu yesha swara samyogo bandhujana bahumanam avahati. Even for me, it's very, very mamapi khalu indeed. Yeshaha swara samyogaha. this swaraha. Samyoga ityukte whatever we have heard. Bandhujana bahumanam avahati. Bahumanam ityukte atyanta यथा अत्यंत आह्लादकरम् अथवा अत्यंत सन्तोषकरध्वनिः इति भाति. And he also describes that voice. It is ghanaha, not dhanaha. अस्तु, अहम् अनन्तरम् एतत् करोमि. घनः, once again I'm correcting here. घनः, घनस्पष्टो धीरः, समद वृषभस्निग्धमधुरः, कलः कंठे वक्षस्यनुपहत संचाररभसः, यथास्थानं प्राप्य स्फुटकर्ण नानाक्षरतया चतुर्णां वर्णानाम् अभयमिव दातुं व्यवसितः. पुनरेकवारं पठामि. घनस्पष्टो धीरः समद वृषभस्निग्धमधुरः. स्निग्ध, अत्रापि दोषः अस्ति. ध अत्र ध भवेत्, अत्र घ भवेत्. कलः कंठे वक्षस्यनुपहत संचाररभसः, यथास्थानं प्राप्य स्फुटकर्ण नानाक्षरतया चतुर्णां वर्णानाम् अभयमिव दातुं व्यवसितः. सः अपि भरतस्य ध्वनिं प्रशंसन् एवं वदति. घनः, it is very deep. स्पष्टः, very, there is clarity. धीरः, very one is dhira is like gambhira nadaha. And how is it? Samada vrishabha snigdha maduraha. Samada, like the bull which is in high spirits, and how it roars, but yet snigdha maduraha, it is as if a bull. Samada, the mada sahitaha vrishabha यथा स्वरं करोति तथा अस्ति, किन्तु स्निग्ध मधुरः, very heart touching, very dear to us. कलह कंठे वक्षसि अनुपहत संचार रभसः, and it is the sound, it's properly touching. तत्र किञ्चित् अनन्तरं वदामि. It's properly it is indistinctly sweet at the throat and properly touching the vakshasi anupahata sanchara ravasah, properly touching the different vocal organs and its various letters being distinctly pronounced. Yatha sthanam prapya Sputakarana Nanaksharataya. Both the second and third line I'll explain further. And how is it? Chaturnam Varnanam Abhayam Datum Vyavasitaha Iva. Chaturnam Varnanam, Chaturvarnaha, Brahmanaha, Kshatriyaha, Vaishyaha, Shudraha, Samaje Varna Vyavastha Asti. Actually, caste is a very narrow word for that. लोके वर्णाश्रम धर्मः यदस्ति इत्युक्ते सर्वेषाम् इति. अभयं दातुं व्यवसितः इव, as if he is the voice itself is giving such a hope that like you be assured that I am there to protect you. Maharajasya dvanihi yatha bhavet tatha. Even how do I tell you about the depth the voice carries? Many actors we have heard how they have been very famous. Just if they lend their voice for one advertisement, it's as if it's some asset. The voice is the asset that they have. So usually this megha nada, megha gambhira ghoshaha, it's a very valuable asset for any great person. So the Bharata is praising here Lakshmana's voice quality, and he uses one more this thing. Kalaha kante vakshasi anupahata sanchara rabhasaha yata sthanam prapya sputakarana nanaksharataya. In Valmiki's Sundarakanda, when not in Sundarakanda, Kshamita, Kishkinda Kande, Hanuman Duta Rupena Sugriveena Preshitaha Rama-Lakshmanayoho Rama-Lakshmanabhyam saha vartalapam kartum. Tada dvavapi Rama-Lakshmanau हनुमतः वाक्कौशलम् इत्येव अस्ति तत्र एकः भागः. कथं सः वदति हनुमान् कीदृशवाक्यं वदति. A question may arise, or he spoke a few words. Is it that does it carry so much of weight that so many shlokas are written for that? Definitely yes. How we speak, it matters a lot, and especially now if you take these things like the body language and even in management and other, I do not know, but I have heard that how you speak, apart from your degrees and all other academic qualifications, what matters is how confident you are, and how does that confident be seen. It is how it is in the way how you speak, how you carry yourself, they say, how you sit, how you respond to their questions and all that. And Paniniya Shiksha iti asti. Tatrapi Ucharana Vishaye Bahu Uktam asti. How much of importance is given to the speech? Tatra Shobhillu Saptaswara Tyagaraja Kirtanam Nabhi Hritkanta Rasana. How the swaras are produced from the navel, it enters the heart, and then the final this thing is, the output is through this. And here it travels through these vocal organs, and our sthana prayatna viveka. If you have, I think many of you have learned grammar. This is a very, very beautiful thing in Sanskrita, where each letter, where it is produced, the origin of letters has been very, very systematically and scientifically explained. Sthana prayatna viveka ityeva tasya nama, and they say like talavya, kanthavya, talavya, murdhanya, dantavya, and finally oshtavya. How from this part the air is blocked in that particular region, and accordingly, and ka, kha, ga, ga, nga, those are produced in the same place. Slight, if you hold your finger like this, you can feel the vibrations like a tuning fork when you hit it, and that will keep on ka, kha, ga, ga, like all these have been discussed there. So when you speak, the speech should be if suddenly I don't remember the shloka, how the speech should be. Not too fast, not too slow, not like the as if you are throwing the letters, or sometimes even shower like the alpa prana, maha prana, everything should be properly used, because each that prana you are giving less and more breath according to the aksharas, and that makes a lot of difference when you pronounce. Sarvam shuddham spashtam tat sarvam anantaram dhvanihi api atyanta uchchadvanihi api na bhavet, atyanta nichadvanihi api bhavet. Both a lot of importance is given to speech, and they say for people who have speech defects, this Samskrita Varnamala Pathanena Tesham Dosha Pariharah Bhavati Ityapi Asti. Tatha he Lakshmana, through this verse, I think a small introduction to Samskrita Vyakarana about that Ucharana Krama. So it is through these shlokas where so many other details will be known. It is not just about Bharata's voice. Astu atra kinchit pashyamaha. Ghanaha. Ghanaha ityukte very deep. Sandraha. Spashtaha. Because it is deep, it is not that it is clear. Many times we hear voice which is very, very deep, but only the vibrations will be heard. The letters will not be clear. But here it is Ghanaha, yet Spashtaha, very, very, the clarity is there. And Dhiraha, Dhira, first is, Ghana is the tonal quality. Tenor, they say, I think men's voice. Dhiraha. And Samada Vrishaba, Mada Sahitaha, Kidrishaha Vrishabha, Mada Sahitaha Vrishabha, Atyanta Balashali Vrishabha, Yata Shabdam Karoti, Tatha Asti, Kintu Snigdha Maduraha, Atyanta Sneha Yutaha, Snigdhaha, Madhuraha, Shrotum Atyanta Madhuraha Asti. Atra Samada Vrishabha, वृषभस्य ध्वनि तत्र सप्तस्वराणां विषये तत्र आगच्छति एकैकस्य पंचमं गायति कोकिलः तथा अस्ति वृषभस्य प्रायः if we pay attention to how what is that bellowing something is used very deep sound but here he says it resembles that yet it is very sweet and then कंठे कंठ प्रदेशे वक्षसि अनुपहत वक्षसि हृदय प्रदेशे एवं यतः उक्तवती खलु नाभि हृत् कंठ रसना तथा तत्र वायु संचार क्रमेण अत्रापि यत्र यत्र wherever there is wherever there is the air is blocked accordingly the vibrations are produced and based on that sounds are produced evam tat anupahata sanchara rabhasaha anupahata ityukte tatra tesham kimapi badha hindrance athva obstruction nasti the voice as well as the swara ucharana krama is so perfect that many times like sh becomes and t becomes the in many languages so many letters that are in Sanskrit are not there. One may be because of the climatic conditions of that place. They don't open their mouth too much because of the cold climate. And in some shakarasya sthane sakarah bhavati. Tatha kimapi nasti anupahata sanchara rabhasa. Through this one shloka, so much about Samskrita aksharamala, tasya ucharana kramaha, sarvam dattam asti. Yatha sthanam prapya. Yatra idanim takarasya murdhanyaha. Takara is the tongue touches like a bell, it touches the upper palate. Whereas takara, the tongue touches the teeth. So, in proper places, it is touching the aksharas are touching the proper places. Yata sthanam prapya. Sputakarana nanaksharataya. Through this, what is happening? Atyanta sputataya aksharani. They are very distinctly and very clearly heard. With this, Chaturnam Varnanam. Sarvesham Jananam iti. Chaturvarnanam. Abhayam datum vyavasitaha iva. Vyavasitaha ityukte udyuktaha. Aham bhayam mastu aham rakshakaha asmi iti yatha kopi mahapurushaha abhayadanam rakshana रक्षणवचनं मां शरणम् आगच्छन्तु अहं रक्षणं करोमि इति यथा करोति तथा अस्ति इति सः लक्ष्मणः भरतस्य ध्वनिं प्रशंसां करोति। कलः इत्युक्ते कोमलध्वनिः। अस्तु, अत्र अधिकतया उच्चारणविषये एव अस्ति। तत्र लक्ष्मणः अपि भरतस्य प्रशंसां करोति। तदा रामः पुनः वदति, सर्वथा न अयम् अबान्धवस्य स्वरसंयोगः। सर्वथा नायम् अबान्धवस्य स्वरसंयोगः। एतस्य किञ्चित् अबान्धव इति किमर्थं वदति इत्युक्ते, किञ्चित् तत्र रामायणं स्मरामः चेत् लक्ष्मणः उक्तवान् आसीत्, एषः रामेण सह युद्धं कर्तुम् आगतवान्, सः बन्धुवत् न आगच्छन् अस्ति, सः एव अस्माकं शत्रुः इति उक्तवान् आसीत्। अतः हियरिंग दिस् वाइस्, सर्वथा डेफिनेटली न अयम् अबान्धवस्य स्वरसंयोगः न। Yes, it is not giving rise to, it doesn't give rise to any doubt that it is of our opponents. Kledayati iva me hridayam. It is as if it's wetting my heart. Ardrayati. Vatsa Lakshmana. Drishyatam tavat. Please go and see. Yatra abandhavasya iti stale, it's not at all an unfriendly voice or not an opponent's voice. Tatha vaktum shakyate. Yada jnapayati aryah. Maybe they were inside the cottage. They come out of it on the stage. One cottage has been, a small kutira has been, like using props, they do that. They come, Rama sends Lakshmana out. Parikramati. Saha tatra agatya pashyati. Parikramati tatraiva kinchit rangamanche. Aye katham na kaschit prativachanam prayachati. Bharata, by then he is very anxious. So how is it that nobody is replying? It is tasya. He is very anxious actually to meet. Aye katham na kaschit prativachanam prayachati. Prativachana is nobody is replying or responding. Kimno khalo vigyatosmi kaikeyah putro bharatah prapta iti. Is it because that they know that Kaikeyi's son Bharata has come? They already have heard what she has done. They already know what Kaikeyi has done. And is it because I'm Kaikeyi's son Bharata who has come here? Then Lakshmana vilokya drishtva aye ayam aryo Ramaha na rupa sadrishyam. So it is again just a line, a dialogue on the stage, as if Lakshmana, he has met Rama in the previous, just 1 minute before. How can he mistake Rama for Bharata? Just for us, that Rama and Bharata, they look very much alike. Even in paintings, Rama and that is what I presume or assume. Rama and Bharata, usually Rama is a Megha Shyamalaha. Bharatasyapi tathaiva asti. Lakshmana Shatrugnayoh bhinna varnam shweta kinchita reddish wheat like fair complexion, whereas Rama and Bharata, they are usually that like Krishna's Megha Shyama, as that of the dark clouds. So I am Aryo Ramaha. Oh, this is Rama, my Pujya Rama. Nana Rupa Sadrishyam. So what a similarity is the thinking. Has he not seen Bharata? No, it is drama. Therefore, let us take it as it is. Okay. मुखम अनुपमं त्वार्यस्याभं शशांक मनोहरम मम पितृसमं पीनं वक्षः वक्षः सुररिपुशरक्षतं द्युति परिवृतस्तेजो राशिर्जगत् प्रियदर्शनो नरपतिरयं देवेन्द्रो वा स्वयं मधुसूदनः. So Lakshmana is he's appreciating Bharata's looks. Mukham anupamam tvaryasyaabham shashanka manoharam mama pitrasamam peenam vakshaha surari sharakshatam द्युति परिवृतस्तेजो राशिर्जगत् प्रियदर्शनो नरपतिरयं देवेन्द्रो वा स्वयं मधुसूदनः. आर्यस्य प्रथमम् अन्वयं वदामि. आर्यस्य आभं शशाङ्कमनोहरम् अनुपमं मुखम् आर्यस्य आभं शशाङ्कमनोहरम् अनुपमं मुखम् मम पितृसमं सुरारिशरक्षतं पीनं वक्षः द्युति परिवृतः तेजो राशिः जगत् प्रियदर्शनः अयम् अत्र अस्ति. नरपतिरयम् अयं नरपतिः इस् क्वेश्चन मार्क. अयं नरपतिः वा देवेन्द्रः वा अथवा स्वयं मधुसूदनः वा. प्रथमं तस्य मुखं पश्यति. मुखम् अनुपमम् आर्यस्य आभं शशाङ्कमनोहरं मम पितृसमम्. His face bears striking resemblance or radiance. Abha is radiance. Radiance are that the halo around the moon. Radiance only. Shashanka Manoharam, very, very pleasant, like a moon, and a lovely face like the moon, and Anupamam, unparalleled. And first he is telling about his face. And Mama Pitrisamam Peenam Vakshaha, his chest resembles like that of very broad and strong muscles. Peenam Vakshaha, the chest is, it resembles that of my father. And Surari Sharakshatam, that is an adjective to Dasharatha, who Dasharatha had Surari Shara. Shara is the arrows that have been hit by these Daityas. Daityendra, Danava, Mana, Mathana, that word was used. That means that talks the marks of that arrow, that talks about the bravery, just as the soldiers have wound marks, like that. Here it is just Peenam Vakshaha that we have to take, not Surari Sharakshatam. He remembers his father's chest as a son, how he remembered. He is telling, he is comparing it with Bharata's. And then Dyuti Parivrata Tejo Rashi, as if it's a heap of radiance, effulgence, and Priya Darshanaha, very, very appealing, very, very pleasant to the eyes. Ayam Narapatihi, is it Dasharatha himself? Va athava ar Devendraha, Sakshat Indraha, athava Swayam Madhusudanaha. Or is it Sakshat Vishnu who has slain the demon Madhu? Madhu Sudana ityukte yaham Madhu iti Rakshasam हतवान् अत्र एतद् अनन्तरं गच्छामि वा अथवा अस्तु किञ्चित् पश्यामः Priya Sahasa is usually something, a daring act. Here, Priya Sahasa is an adjective for Bharata because this Sahasa is Priya for him. Priyam Sahasam Yasya Saha. Why that Sahasa daring act means because of him, I told Dasharatha is dead. Rama is sent to the forest. And so much of people of Ayodhya are blaming him because of Bharata. All this had happened. If Bharata was not Kaikeyi's son, if Kaikeyi did not have any children, this would not have happened. So many things are there. With all that, he has, with courage, he has approached Rama. Therefore, it is Priya Sahasa. Is it? Saumitri is used Hari. Hari shabdasya Hare iti bhavati. Ikarantah Saumitri. Saraswati iti yada bhavati. Saraswati. Sambodhanayam. Harihi he Hare iti bhavati kalo. Tatha. Jairam Mahodaya pruchati. Why is it Saumitre used here? Shouldn't it be Saumitra invocative? Saumitri. Saumitre eva. Latha Chandrasekharan vadati. रघुवंशमहाकाव्ये द्वादश सर्गः श्लोकः अस्तु मेघनादविषये तत्र उक्तम् अस्ति इति वदति I do not read the questions because if I can answer, I think if it is somebody's doubt, that will also be cleared. And so let us not waste time in reading the Jairam Mahodaya kimapi prashtum ichchati va? Astu, I'll allow you to speak. Okay, Mahodaya, I have allowed you to speak.
Yes, madam. Asmin padye, ashtama padye, peenam padam asti. Artha ka peenam.
Pina is like very vishalam iti.
Oh, vishalam. I was one who asked about Saumitra.
Saumitrihi tatha Hari shabdavat bhavati. Saumitre.
But I thought Saumitraha is also used, no? For Lakshmana.
Na Saumitri iti. Sumitrayaha apatyam puman Saumitrihi. Sambodhanayam Saumitre bhavati.
Astu. Dhanyavada.
Swagatam. Neha kopi asti va? Prashnaha athava? I'll explain this 8th shloka in the next class. There are any doubts or
Madam, can you also explain that Shruti Patha word?
Shruti Pata is ear. Shruti Patam Pravishtaha means it has entered my ears.
Oh, beautiful.
Shruti Pata, that is what I told. Shruti Pata is an adjective for ears.
Okay.
Shruti Patha. Patha is the path. English path. Samskrita is such a wonderful language, I tell you. There is no end to this learning. Every day you can be it's every word, how it from which root it has come, or how much of resemblance it has with other language words, or how that adjectives, especially in Amarakosha, the water has so many, some 32 synonyms. How each word talks about the properties of water. I'm just giving an example of water, means even in whether it is Surya, any word, the adjectives, it's a property based language, Sanskrita. So reading whatever appeals to you, whatever you like, you can keep studying the whole lifetime. There is no end to it. Every word, just look at the linguistic beauty, even that is amazing. Kavya you take, that is some other, it will take you to Brahmananda Sahodara, it is called. Brahmananda, we are such in such a state that we cannot attain that Brahmajnana. But we can read Kavya and enjoy float in that Brahmananda, like Brahmananda Sahodara, through this Kavyas. So different ways are there. So Samskrita, people who are learning Samskrita, I feel they are the most fortunate. Their birth is fulfilled, worthy of living. Astu. Arun Kumar, vadatu.
Can you hear me, madam?
A bit louder.
Can you hear me, madam?
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning for the word paribhavati, madam?
Paribhava is defeat or beat. Meghanadam paribhavati is it beats the sound of clouds.
And these kavis, they use most of upasarga dhatus. Why is it, madam?
Pardon?
These kavis, they use dhatus with upasarga more than the upadeshika.
Yes. Upasargena dhatvarto baladanyatra niyate. If the upasargas enhance the meaning of the dhatus. In any language for that matter, like some purna is there, some purna, some upasarga, you make it, it gives all the more complete meaning. Paripurna, pari upasarga. So upasargas, see, just now I was telling, what can I speak of? I know one droplet maybe. So upasargas, you take these 22 upasargas with 2000 dhatus. What an amazing work they do. They give opposite meaning, they enhance the meaning, or they give different meaning. So it is all the skill of the poets, that pratibha, the talent, how they make use of these in their works. So if it is reading the kavya, it is a holistic approach to Samskrita study. It can be grammar, it can be kavya patana, that kavyananda, along with so many other shastra vishayaha atra bhavati. Kavya shastram it is called.
How to learn these dhatus, madam? From where we can get the information?
Dhatu pataha ityeva asti.
No,
Dhatu
with
manjari iti.
dhatus with upasarga.
The combination of dhatu and upasarga, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
See, it is so bulky. You cannot get books like who will, like, okay, some scholar may write in volumes, but who will buy them, sir? What you can do is, there is one book, Avyaya Padakosha, Avyaya Kosha, that talks about avyayas, mainly upasargas. How different upasargas, what is the meaning, the same pari, in what are the different usages of that is given. So it is like permutation and combination. You cannot just you cannot get any book which has all this completely. It's only through practice, by listening, and then of course by studying, that happens. Not altogether, you cannot, there is no prescribed text for dhatus and upasargas. This plus this becomes this. For 2000 dhatus, who can give this 22 this thing? Usually in grammar books, some will be given, but totally we won't get it, sir.
Do we have any sutras in Ashtadhyayi for this, madam?
For upasargas, there might be.
Upasargan dhatu.
Must be there. I do not know, sir. I do not. There are. I don't remember immediately, and sutra is not my cup of tea.
Thank you, madam.
Anybody else? Okay, we'll conclude. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. धन्यवादाः. अग्रिम सोमवासरे 6:30 पुनर्मिलामः. Question was there. शुभरात्रिः.